With the release of Persona 5 Royal Edition to new platforms, some lucky players like me have gotten to do what many of us wish we could do again: play Persona 5 for the first time. No doubt you approached the final battle with a level of regret, not wanting the game to be over. That's okay though, there are tons of quality JRPGs to try now that you are finished. Let's go! If Persona 5 left you wanting more demon battling action, you can't do much better than Persona's sister series, Shin Megami Tensei. Shin Megami Tensei has a darker tone and higher overall difficulty than Persona, but boasts just as much depth. Be ready for a long campaign with multiple endings and you'll be able to fill up 100 hours or more. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is the latest game in the series and is an excellent starting point for new players. It's the best looking entry in the franchise as well, on Switch. Players looking to capture and collect monsters will no doubt be excited for the upcoming Pokémon games. But TemTem is a lavishly imagined alternative that can help you wait out the time before launch or try a different game instead. It's the closest thing the world has ever seen to a proper Pokémon MMO, letting players explore in search of monsters to capture and battle together. Naturally, TemTem is built with multiplayer in mind, but the main storyline is plenty of fun in its own right. The game's battle system is just different enough from what players are used to make it feel fresh and exciting while still comfortable. TemTem only recently came out of early access, so now is a great time to start your journey. While it may not have the legions of fans Persona has garnered, Tactics Ogre is still beloved as one of the most important tactical RPGs of all time. Many games over the last 20-odd years have taken inspiration from this classic, so the new remake is a welcome sight for long-time gamers. Whether you are playing Tactics Ogre for the first time or returning for another go, Reborn is a great choice for players who want deep strategy and a compelling storyline. One of Persona's charms is its high school setting, blending teenage drama with epic magic. Players looking for more of the same might be interested to try the decidedly more chill Ikenfell. With a team of 6 students at a magic academy, players explore campus, battle monsters and get to know their classmates. Ikenfell is less anime and more the old house, making it a fun and earth-warming romp. It's a great choice for players looking for JRPG gameplay and story without many of the more stressful elements. Octopath Traveler is a wonderful blend of classic and modern JRPGs. Following the stories of 8 unique heroes who come together at journey's end, it gives players the freedom to play the chapter in any order. Fans of old-school PS1 RPGs will feel right at home in Octopath Traveler's 2.5D environments, and the elemental combat offers a surprising level of depth. Like Persona, Octopath Traveler may leave players hungry for more. Luckily, the prequel Champions of the Continent is available, and Octopath Traveler 2 is coming next year. as far as JRPGs go, it doesn't get more iconic than Dragon Quest. The original formula has held up over the decades, and Dragon Quest XI blends classic gameplay with top quality Square Enix visuals. Of course, if you prefer the retro look, the Definitive Edition includes a 2D mode that lets you trade in polygons for pixels. JRPG fans love day challenges, so if you're looking to flex your menu-based muscle, Dragon Quest XI has customizable difficulty. You can craft your adventure to be just as hard, or not, as you like. Like a Dragon isn't a traditional JRPG, but then again, nothing about the Yakuza series is traditional. The side story in Sega's ongoing crime drama brings Yakuza's over-the-top style to turn-based battles. The protagonist's own JRPG fandom adds a lovely tongue-in-cheek element to the blending of styles and help ensure that Like a Dragon is like no other game you ever played. Though you certainly hope for more in the future. Quick, name a deep, engrossing anime-style JRPG about teenagers battling the forces of evil while managing their personal relationship. Obviously, Persona is a correct answer, but Troubleshooter checks all of those boxes as well. It's more dystopian than occult, but if you're looking for fully developed characters and a vast narrative that you can get lost in, it's a perfect choice. Troubleshooter Abandoned Children is meant to be only the first chapter in an expansive storyline. It's an excellent game in its own right, but the possibility for more and bigger stories sets the series up to be another Persona. One of the best looking modern JRPGs, Astria Ascending's hand-drawn characters and environments are a feast for the eyes. The game's 20 playable classes, captivating storyline and engaging combat make it the full package for any fan looking for something to play after Persona 5. Astria Ascending has some neat takes on classic RPG tropes. There aren't any plucky teenagers out to save the world here, but rather a cast of imperfect adults struggling with the destinies they've been given. It's a great choice for players hoping for a more serious tone. This heavily story-driven JRPG has a very similar feel to Persona, making it a good choice for a follow-up game. It takes place in a virtual world of Rido, where players hoping to escape their past create a simulated life where they never made important mistakes. The protagonists are a group of youths who want to return home and face their consequences in the real world. With similarly deep themes and an equal lovable cast, you might even think the Caligula Effect 2 was a Persona spin-off. Will the story sit with you as long after the credits roll? There's only one way to find out. JRPGs often try to one-up one another with complex battle systems. Bravely Default succeeds by going in the opposite direction, excelling at tried-and-true fundamentals. The series' take on the job system is one of the best executed in the genre's history, and there's still plenty of strategic depth for players hoping for a challenge. While the original Bravely Default and its direct sequel Bravely Second took place in the same world with the same characters, Bravely Default 2 is an entirely new journey, making it a great place for series newcomers to dive in. Persona has some serious production values, and most other games look quaint by comparison. With a team of talented artists at the helm and the backing of one of gaming's biggest publishers, Ruin King can give the flashy anime RPG a run for its money. Ruin King features some fan-favorite League of Legends characters, but you don't need to have played the MOBA to enjoy this fantasy pirate adventure. If there are more RPGs of this quality on the horizon, the future is bright indeed. If you think a small studio can't make a AAA quality game, Edge of Eternity will change your mind. This positively gorgeous RPG boasts a vast world to explore within a unique setting and story. The game's alien landscape is both familiar and new, making Edge of Eternity a game that JRPG fans of all stripes should play. In case you need a little push to seal the deal, consider the Edge of Eternity's gorgeous soundtrack was composed by Yasunori Mitsuda. The name should sound familiar, since he also the composer behind the Xenoblade series and Chrono Trigger. Yoko Taro is known for games like Nier Automata with mind-twisting plots that change the way players look at the games. The new and growing Voice of Cards series is one of his more approachable works, but it still has that Taro-esque flair. Each fantasy adventure in Voice of Cards is told through a deck of cards with different story elements and surprises being drawn each time you play. It's a unique blend of board game and JRPG, and one you won't soon forget. We recommend starting with the first game, The Isle Dragon Roars, but The Forsaken Maiden and The Beasts of Burden will keep you engaged for a long time as well.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest.
If you're looking for a series that's garnered has dedicated a fanbase as Persona, The Legend of Heroes is a great place to start. With its enormous cast of characters and a setting with more detail than most fantasy novels, The Legend of Heroes lets players feel like they're witnessing the history of a living, breathing world.
Lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Trails of Cold Steel 4 is the conclusion to a multi-game epic, but you don't need to spend hundreds of hours on the first 3 games to get up to speed. After all, why not dive right into the final showdown?
Please, Lord, give me a sign.
This video ends here. Let me know what you think about these JRPGs in the comments below. Remember to hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and also consider supporting me through all my pages. Wish you the best. Ciao!